What is up, everyone? Today we're going to be ranking every single LTE in Infinite Magic Raid. This goes in no particular order. There are just a lot of people that don't know if an LTE is good, if they should get them E0 or not, or how good they are in general. So in no particular order, let's go. So first up here is Sun Wukong. I'm going to put Sun Wukong. I mean, it's kind of hard. I want to put him at the bottom of A. Sun Wukong is a great LTE. Now, just for some clarification, the LTEs we're going to be rating in SA and SABC are all going to be E3, and then we're going to rate them from in E0. So actually, let me... just 1 second, I'll get a second set of them. There we go. So once we're done rating the first set, then we're going to rate the second set. So anyway, I think he should go at the bottom of A. Sun Wukong can be a menace in Arena, but he has somewhat fallen off or dropped off in the Arena meta, so to speak, in the last year or so. So I think I can't really rate him S anymore. I think middle of A is about right for Sun Wukong. Next, a very heavy hitter, a very strong champion, Moronjing. E3 Moronjing, going up against him in the arena is actual torture. It is not very fun, and every person that has ever spent money on this game has MJ, and it is just not fun to go up against in the arena. I mean, I think he's blocking damage, putting veils, or whatever it's called, that makes them invisible, healing just a ton. I mean, it should be pretty obvious why MJ is in S. He's in every great team in dungeons, he's in every arena team. Really just a monster. Lydia, I don't really know where to put Lydia. Lydia is really good, but she's not what she used to be. I think Lydia, E2 and up, is still viable in dungeon teams, but like A and S is for, like S would be the best and then A would be second best, and I just don't think she's second best. I think she's great, but I really can't push to put her in A and, you know, go and say that she is like close to S or A. So I think B is fair, but top of B or bottom of A, in my opinion, is fair. Jack and Roll is going to go in B. Jack and Roll is great in Weathering Coast and Guild Boss teams, but aside from that, I mean, he has his uses in Arena, so I think I'll put him at bottom of A, to be fair there. Alright, and Marie. Now hear me out. If you look at Marie's exclusives and what she does, she is a monster. She has a crap ton of damage, insane support at the beginning of each wave, so arena or dungeon waves, basically makes everyone get damage immunity to everything except crits, critical attacks, and for 2 of their turns, and then after every 2 of her turns she'll do it again, and then after that every 4, and then every 6. And she herself is immune to turn meter decrease and decrease speed. She is effectively the best lance counter at E2 up in the entire game, which is why I can't wait to get her E2. Jingle Bell's kind of like a budget version of Marie. I can't really say that she's Sun Wukong tier. I'd say she's B, which is kind of fair. You know, like, she's very good, but I can't really put her any higher than B. Now Beatrix, I don't really know too much about Beatrix, so I will put her in A, to be fair, because I don't know too much about her. But I am fairly sure she has her uses in Weathering Coast, and those uses are pretty good. I see her in quite a few teams that do a lot of damage, so I'm going to put her in... gosh... we'll go top of B. Nicolith, straight to S tier. One of the best supports for bleed teams, for teams in general. Honestly. Some of these LTEs, I don't actually know the kits of too well, but I know the teams that they go around in. So I'm going to put her in the middle of S. I think she's extremely strong. I don't know her kit too well. I've had a look at it and multiple times, and it's really quite strong at E3. Erato as well is going to be in S tier. E3 Erato, what do I need to say? Do I need to say anymore? Felicia, gosh, I think Felicia should be at the top of A tier. At E3, she's really good, but I don't think she's S tier. Like, she's nowhere near these four, I don't think. Hengi, I can't really argue to put her in. Like, bottom of B is the best I could give her, because she's still good. Hero. Gosh, Boris. Where do I put Boris? Boris E3. Very good champion. But is he S tier? I don't think so. Boris is great, but he's not game breaking like these 4 S tier champions. He's insane, but he's not game breaking. Like, I don't see a lot of people using him in their current arena teams. He's not everywhere in dungeons, like Marie, like Erato, like MJ, like Nicolith, so I can't really give him better than that. Hear me out. Easter is a new game trap, new player trap, and so is Little Jack. They can be great in the right teams, but at the point that you will get them, which is very far on the game, when you've already got E3 Nick, there's really no point. You're not going to need them by the time you get them. Maybe Little Jack, I can say, is definitely better than Easter, but that's kind of all I can say. For burn teams, Little Jack can be good, but I guess I can give him bottom of B, maybe above Hengi, but I think that's pretty fair. Giselle, straight to S tier. I don't think I need to say much more. She's great in arena, amazing in dungeons, great in Weathering Coast, can do a lot of damage in guild boss. Just an amazing champion. Has stuns, has decreased turn meter, poisons, and her special poisons that she and only she can put out, count for some reason as direct damage. So if you're struggling in Endless Cloister 22, she can probably help you there. Aspera, I feel like I want to give... yeah, I'm going to say S tier. Because I've seen her in a lot of Weathering Coast teams and Clan Boss 7 teams. And it seems like you can't really do Clan Boss 7 without Aspera, or Guild Boss 7. So I'm going to say she's S tier. Obviously, if I get anything wrong here, or you have different opinions, put them in the comments, be respectful about it. But to be honest, I think she's top A or bottom S. To be fair. Nicholas, he's still really good. After all this time, Nicholas is still really great in budget dungeon teams, Clan Boss, Weathering Coast. You can really use him kind of anywhere, even arena. At E3, he's great. Alright, and that is the E3 tier list for you. Now we're gonna have some controversial and harsh opinions. First up, Sun Wukong. I'm gonna put him in E0 great. I think he's E0. He's still good. Like, compared to some other people, E0 Wukong is still good. He's still great. E0 MJ is trash. I don't think anyone's going to disagree with me. He is trash in the bin, E0. He needs at least E1 to really do what he's actually supposed to do, which is keep your team alive. And he can't do that until E1. Absolute garbage. And Lydia E0 is just not that great either, I'm not gonna lie. I would like to beg, I would like to say, actually not beg, I would like to beg to differ that E0 Jack and Roll can be used, so I'm gonna say he's great. Beatrix, I'm not gonna lie, she can go at the top of E0 trash, but I don't think she's a hero you'd want to use at E0. Oh Marie, how the grades have fallen. She is trash at E0. Hear me out. She needs at least E1 to have consistent damage. Unless your team is taking 10 turns per team rotation, which I highly doubt that, then you're not going to be getting her max damage, pretty much 90% of the time. But E1, even E1, she beats every E3 here, in my opinion. E2, she starts to be middle here, and E3 obviously S, but E0, just garbage. Nicolith, E0, she's still great, she can be used, she's very good. E0 Jingle Bell. I mean, not much more to say. She's not too different from her E3. Obviously there's a big damage difference and support, but she still does pretty well at E0. And Erato's going to go at the top of E0. Very good damage, quite nice passives, just very good overall E0. Felicia, yeah, she's kind of garbage at E0, I'm not gonna lie. She needs at least E2 to E3 to start to shine. Heng E3, E0, and just to clarify, when I say E0 trash, I don't mean like they're absolutely garbage, you should delete your account if you have them. What I'm trying to say is that, you know, somewhat close to late game, they're not usable E0. Absolutely not. And same goes for Heng E3. Like, Heng E3, E3 is B, so you can probably guess where it should be E0. E0 Boris, I kind of want to put him in the middle, just straight in the middle. He's not great, E0, but he's not absolute garbage. So I will put him at the in the middle of here, because I think that he's still usable, but he's not insane. Ether, not really much to say there, same with Little Jack. Giselle, easily one of the greats. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Best thing I can say. Just, I don't know, I don't even have the words. Insane damage, great control, great passives at E0. Now I'm going to put Astera under Barise at E0. I know she needs E2 to E3 like most LTEs need to be really great, but I can't say that her E0 is trash. And Nicolith, or not Nicolith, Santa, I think he should go right there, because I think Santa is really usable at E0. He's great at E0 for a mid-game to progressing to the late game. He can be used E0. He really, really is great. and obviously the longer you play, the more exclusive you get. So he kind of evolves with your account as you go. So I would say he's really great. So there you have it. There is the tier list. Now, comment down below if I made any mistakes with this tier list. I think I did pretty well overall. Though if I had to give some thoughts on this tier list, I would definitely say that I don't think these are the best heroes in the actual game, like out of every single hero in the game. Obviously Marie's going to be top 5 heroes in the game. Same with MJ, same with like Nicolith, Giselle, but obviously, you know, don't feel like you need to buy any LTEs by seeing this tier list, because there are still some great heroes that are not LTEs and can out damage LTEs. 83, like Lance, like Morikis, like Hania, like Ans, Nordak, Talise, some really great non-LTE heroes that are amazing. Almost as good as LTE heroes themselves. That's the tier list. Tell me what you think in the comments. Did I do anything wrong? What did I get right? Thank you so much for